What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for SoFi Technologies with the ticker symbol SOFI. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So the last time I looked at SoFi Technologies was this week, Tuesday, and you can see that price did continue to move up higher towards the target that I had at the 868. So price met it the next day later on Wednesday, and since then price did continue higher on Thursday and Friday. So where is it headed next? So the measure move is met, so I can go and remove it off the chart. And let me go and remove the circles. So what am I analyzing here? It looks like, SoFi did move up higher, but it looks like it broke outside of this consolidation pattern. So are we going to continue higher? Well, maybe we are forming some type of upward channel. You can see how well this is fitting right over here. So we'll see what how price respects this upward channel, because it looks like it is in play off the lows and then the highs. So SoFi may pull back a little bit, something like this, get a bounce off the lows and continue higher to the $9 level, or we can just continue towards the high to the $9 level as of right now, like an overshoot of the channel. So we'll see what can occur. We're above the EMA, which is a good sign for the bulls. We broke outside of this consolidation pattern, and we may be trying to see the $9 level being reached. So this is still, not that bullish, even though this is a uptrend. We do have this previous downtrend in place, so the bears may come back in any time now to attack the market and drop down the price. So this is their attempt down. This is one push down that the bears created, and they might be able to create another large leg down. So depending on how harsh the selling is, we may see another large leg down this size. However, I won't put it on the chart right now until we see, price break this range, because it could definitely act as support, because it acted as support 3 times already. You can see that price tested this level back here in June, found support in July, and now even August. So we have triple bottom at this $8 level. So the bulls, might be able to take dominance back in this market and, drive up the price. What would be really bullish is we can get back above the $9 level and hold it as support, something like that. Then that's a good chance for price to rocket off of to continue higher. As right now, if we go back up to that level, there's a good chance that it will act as resistance, because it was support in the past. Support and resistance, if price breaks a level and it was previous support, that doesn't mean automatically it's going to turn into resistance. Vice versa. So if a level is support and we break it, that doesn't mean it's going to turn into resistance. And if if a level is resistance, that doesn't mean it's going to turn into support. So it depends on what price does at that level. So right now we're coming back to it. We'll see what it does. Is it going to act as resistance for price to go down lower, or is it going to act as just nothing, price breaking through it, defining it as support, and then continuing higher? We'll have to wait and see. But, either way, after a large move, I'm expecting, a couple of attempts by the bears. They could be really small attempts, something like this, and then fail to go up higher, or they can be really large attempts because the market generally moves in twos. So this is all just a correction for a possible another leg down. So this is technically like a bear flag, you can say, something like that. That's usually the textbook name for this type of pattern, but I'm not really going off of that, because we can always just invalidate that pattern and break above the $9 level and hold it and continue higher. So I'm just going off of what I see on the chart and what can occur. Obviously we can still drop down lower, but right now, we're above the EMA. We are breaking outside of this 848 level. So we can probably pull back to it, maybe find support, something like that, for price to continue to trend up higher. So right now, SoFi is in an uptrend. That's what I'm trying to say. Depending on if we find resistance at that $9 level or we break it, will tell me if we're going to see another large leg down or not. SoFi would definitely need to get above this $9 level and act as support for me to be looking for higher prices. As right now, I'm looking for slightly higher prices, maybe the $9 level, but this is still kind of like a bearish territory because we only retraced about maybe 20% of this move down. So right around the 23.6%. So we haven't even retraced 382 yet. So this is still a strong correction. This is still a strong move down with a small pullback. So this is a good chance for lower prices. So just keep that in mind. SoFi is basically just trading between the $8 level and the $9 level since August 9th and 10th. So there's a good chance it may just continue to trade inside of these bounds until we see a breakout. But as right now, that's how I'm looking at SoFi. It is looking like it's setting up for another leg down, But again, that could be invalidated if we can get above the $9 level and hold it like that. And also, we either we do that at the $9 level above it, or we do it at the $8 level. So either one would probably lead to higher prices. So I'm expecting a drop, even if we do continue higher. If the drop is going to be strong or not, I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, I'll be still expecting some bearish momentum shortly after this move up higher. So that's all I have for SoFi. Not really a huge update. I'm not really seeing, anything crazy for the stock right now. I mean, we did bounce off the $8 level and we're continuing higher. We have 2 consecutive green weeks in a row. We are above the weekly EMA, so it is looking more likely that we might not see another big drop in the future. However, that's not guaranteed until we see price confirm support, and then we continue up higher. So we need to start breaking, levels and start, continuing higher, something like that. So right now, SoFi is looking slightly bullish. We'll see how it develops in the future. But as right now, I'm expecting maybe the $9 level. And then if we can get above it, it can start acting as support for price to continue to trend up higher. So that's all I have for SoFi this week. And I'll give you guys an update on Tuesday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.